I recently heard that Book Talk, and if you know what Book Talk is, I'm sorry, and if you don't, keep it that way. Book Talk has discovered One Piece. And it's fascinating because these women have very developed literary sense. They are actually reading between the lines and they are hearing the story. Not that a lot of the One Piece audience doesn't, but there's plenty that don't. And it made me want to expose whoever this video happens to get to the beauty of English. And when I say English, I'm talking from the United States centric view of what we consider English, so literature. When I was in school, my English teachers would talk about theme and symbolism and irony and all these literary devices and encourage us to think more about what the author was trying to do with their piece of work. Now, when I was in school, I thought this was stupid. I still kind of saw it. I wasn't as critical as some of the kids in my class, but the overwhelming sentiment from the other kids in my class was, how can we possibly know what the author was thinking? And I think you're just reading too much into this and da 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 da. And I didn't necessarily fully agree with them. I could see where they were coming from. As I got older, I started to look at theme work a little bit, and some of my favorite pieces of work, especially when I'd go to reread them a second time, suddenly I'd be paying attention a lot more to the theme work, as I already kind of knew what was going to happen, and so it gave me a bigger picture of the theme. And then I had somebody talk to me about how they were feeling bad about how they had rewatched the same series like 3-4 times. I was like, why? And they're like, well, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I've already seen this. And I encouraged them to treat it like it's a piece of literature. If something has caught your attention enough to get you to watch it multiple times, give the author, the creator, enough respect to think that they might have been doing something with their piece of art. You might learn some valuable lessons, some valuable insights from this art. And I'm telling you, when you learn these lessons from this art that you already have a considerable interest in, it is a lot easier to then apply those lessons to your real life.